Hey y'all, and welcome to another episode of Drawing with Mr. Mathews. On this episode, we're going to be doing the final installment of this portrait, and we're going to transition to using a Bic pen. This is just a ballpoint standard black pen, and normally in class, I'd be giving you guys a charcoal pencil, and we'd be pushing this graphite further by darkening up with the charcoal, but because we're all stuck at home and I can't get charcoal pencils to you, one thing that most likely you're gonna have or easily be able to attain is just a standard black ballpoint pen. Now, what I don't want you to use is something like this. And the difference is really how much ink comes out. This one, as you can see, the ink comes out really, doesn't matter if I press soft, doesn't matter if I press hard, it comes out exactly the same every time. What I want is a ballpoint pen is so that if I press really soft, barely any ink comes out. I mean, I can get this thing almost to look as light as a pencil, but if I press really hard, I can get a really dark line. Now that's important because we're still technically going to be shading with this all over this, again, by pushing the blacks to be as black as possible, and we're gonna be going over some of these hatching and hatching. So please get just a standard black ballpoint pen, nothing fancy like one of these. Even though technically this is a ballpoint pen, it's a different type of ink and it's a different type of, the nib or the ball is like a 0.5, and so it's just a little bit thin and the ink flows a little bit too smooth. So you want a traditional old school pen. Now for this part, I don't think I'm going to be doing 4 layers all over again of this pen, but I definitely will be going over, and I'm going to be starting with the black of the eye and then the top of this eye, or the eyelid where the eyelashes are, and the eyebrow, and even in, all this really dark shadow is where I'm going to be hitting with this, and that's going to actually show me that I'm gonna have to go darker in some of these areas. So this will be a whole nother extensive layering process. You will have to spend another hour or 2 hours doing some shading, but that's to be expected considering that this piece has you should have been investing 2.5 hours every single day, Tuesday to Friday, which is more than enough time to have gotten your portrait done. So I'm gonna throw you guys in a time lapse now to show you guys how I'm going to go through darkening this up to push these darks more. Enjoy the music, and I'll touch back after I go through layer.